A woman has claimed that a man acted inappropriately toward her at the gym. However, when she shared footage of their interaction online, she didn't get the support she was hoping for. Adult content creator Violet Starr uploaded a clip of her encounter with the unnamed man to TikTok last week, saying it's why some women feel uncomfortable while working out. Starr wrote in white text overlaying her video, "This is why I don't go to public gyms anymore." In the 22-second clip, which has amassed over 100,000 views, she walks into the gym and is quickly approached by an older man. "Excuse me, what are you, like, a teacher?" he asked her. She replied and said that she wasn't, but he continued to explain why he thought she was one. "Because you're so fit, beautifully fit, and you work out so hard, I thought maybe you were a personal trainer or something," he said, smiling. "No, I'm not," she reiterated. In the caption of the video, she wrote, "That awkward gym moment made me want to skip until you walked in." Commenters quickly accused of her trying to make a big deal out of an innocent chat to get clicks. She goes to the gym in revealing costumes with the intent of provoking a reaction from men so they can play the victim. One person wrote, "Costumes that reveal every nook and cranny of their bodies are not necessary for comfort or an effective workout. This shows that their intent is to provoke a reaction." These women put on display what Mother Nature has designed to attract male attention and then act surprised when it works. "It's all an act," another agreed. 100%, someone else chimed in. "They could wear baggy, unattractive loose clothing and not get bothered. It's the cleavage trap. Women wear plunging open necklines, then complain if a man looks. As a man, any woman trying to film me, something that's an enormous invasion of privacy and I would never consider doing, at a gym is going to be viewed by me as a predator with ulterior motives," another user chimed in. "That's because any human who actually feels uncomfortable or threatened would leave, not intentionally interact with the person for the purpose of putting it on the internet." Some commenters did sympathize with her, saying as women, they too have faced similar scenarios that made them feel uncomfortable. Before she turned off comments, Starr said that she understood that this particular clip was tame, but she was using it to highlight more direct interactions she's had at the gym in the past. It comes after another OnlyFans star, Madi Ruvi, filmed herself performing a pulse squat at the gym last year, which prompted a man to approach her. She said it was proof that women aren't safe. "What are you doing?" he asked. She explained that she was performing a leg warm-up, but he disagreed, saying, "I know what you're doing." The stranger told Ruvi, a popular porn star who charges fans to view her explicit content, that she was an example of what is wrong with girls. He added that she should keep this kind of behavior online and called it ridiculous. He then kicked her phone and smashed it as he walked away. While there is ongoing debate about allowing filming in gyms and whether she was intentionally provocative, it remains important to acknowledge that gym harassment is a genuine issue. A survey conducted by Run Repeat in 2022 revealed that nearly 56% of women have experienced harassment while working out. Another study found that a striking 69% of women do not feel safe or change their behavior in response to unwanted attention from men during exercise.